Hi, Guido Fox here. Amazing that you will watch this new spiritual video, spiritual evolution, and I would like to talk with you today about this book, Psychology and Evolution from Bhagwan, from Osho, how to raise up your consciousness level. Very, very important if you want to grow in your happiness and in your blissfulness and get higher than the matrix frequencies. That's the most important thing. Higher than the matrix frequencies where you grow up with. How to escape, how to raise up your consciousness. That is a very beautiful, wonderful religious thing what the priest or the guys from the church you never told, you never tell you. They believe in all those kind of rules, but they don't and they didn't talk about consciousness, about ecstaticness, about inner peace, about the mind connect. So well, the first pages is what Osho write down. Only a few people in the world, only a few people in the world are escaped the matrix. Only a few people. Are there a few people who are very, very intelligent and sensitive together, intelligent and sensitive, are searching for higher purpose in life. Only very, very intelligent people and sensitive people are searching for a meaningful, purposeful life. So if I very tiny part of society can reach the levels of an Osho, of a Socrates, of an Jesus, of a Buddha, or maybe my intelligence level. Only a very few people are finding consciousness outside the system of the church or the other traditional religions who are shaped for the crowd. A lot of group bonding there. I will tell you later about it. But religion is for the crowd. Spirituality is for those few. Osho had many followers, but only 20, 30 people he was going higher. So that's quite a disappointment for me that only a very few I can reach. Only a very few can come to my level of thinking, on my level of multi-level thinking, multi-orientation coaching from different perspectives. Only a few can see from a helicopter view the possibilities of the full human principle coaching aspect. So this is Osho also said in his book, only a few are really going higher in consciousness, is going higher in real intelligence. is going higher in changing his energy field. So the crowd is never coming to me. Only a few who can escape, who has probably his own business, or is very self-independent, or is out of the systems of the matrix. Those people are a little bit escaping. Those people are more alone. And if you're alone, you come by yourself. And I want to go smoothly to the next topic. And that's page 14, 15. That is, alone is the path. Alone with a teacher, or online coaching, or reading from your master. But alone is the path. Alone without distortions, distractions. And when you're alone, you create self-reflection. There goes a lot of things through your mind from the past. Maybe bad things, maybe good things. Maybe the future, maybe the present day. But slightly, if you're alone in your meditation, your mind is becoming more peaceful. Your chattering mind will be less and less. And your ego will be dissolved slightly. And that is an important thing, because your ego is shaped by the matrix. The matrix, your parents are pressuring you to prestate. Your teachers on your schools, your leader in your company, your supervisor, your manager is pressuring you. They all want that you becoming someone in society. You have to become a doctor, or you have to become an accountant. So whole society is affected, implanted with pressure, making money, going higher in the status of your organization, and always wants to grab more, And your ego is in conflict with others. Oh, maybe my colleague does a better job than me. How I can defeat her or him. Oh, my colleague has a more beautiful girlfriend. I'm a little bit jealous there. So your ego is always striving and striving and striving. And when you're alone, no competition is needed anymore. You don't have to show off anymore. You don't have to compare yourself with your family members or your brothers or your sisters. In total isolation, in my minimalistic life, easy to clean house, I don't have competition anymore. I don't become affected with jealousy anymore. No people anymore wants to put me down in my close circle. So jealousy will be vanished away when you're alone. from both sides. I'm not confronted anymore with colleagues who had a bad day or bring their bad energy towards the company because they have a shitty relationship. So when you are alone, you are able to find God. You are able to become in peace. You are able to move to higher frequencies than the matrix people. Because the matrix people are always in hurry. They're always in stress. They're always in conflict. They're always addicted to alcohol, to drugs, to cigarettes. They're always addicted to music. I talk later about that, about language. Always the music on. Always the headphones on. If I see the Matrix people on the bicycles here in Amsterdam, always their earplugs in. It seems that they want to escape from the present. It seems that they want to escape from their horrible life. They're so stressful on the bicycles. They're so stressful in the traffic when they are bumping each other in the morning traffic. So the Matrix people are living a quite uneasy life with relationship troubles, and they say, I don't need any coach. I don't need any mirror. I don't need any advice. I'm good as I am. So the Matrix people live in the tight, small family system with all the stress and conflicts and shouts. Then they come in the office with the same taffero, with the same dynamics, and they come home and watch their news and the constant shouts of the journalist. They're shouting the bad news towards them. So you're constantly in noise. You're constantly in drama. You're constantly in the chit talks, the coffee talks of society. So being alone for a while in your life, I don't want to be an extremist, is also escape from the noise of the matrix sounds. The music, the raps, the television debate shouts, where they want to win the debate. They want to compete. They want to defeat the other one in the debate. So you get the noise, the stressful noise of society from the family distortions, from the office, from the television, constantly in your mind system. So when you're alone, language will more and more disappearing. You will be very clear and sharp. There's only something to say if you want to say things. And if you say things that will be very dense information and very profound formulating your sentences. So your information streams in your mind system will be very efficient. More and more, if you become awake, your language will be more efficient. So you don't have to talk so much anymore. And your listening skills will be efficient too. So you can listen to a story and you pick the 5 most important things. So everything has to reduce. And why? Because you need a reservoir of energy for something bigger and more important than language. There is something more interesting and more blissful to feel than constantly the mind talk, listening, chattering thing. So therefore is alone, living in isolation for some hours per day. I'm also a lot of times outside. Don't worry here, don't worry here, I have my social life. But you will be confronted with yourself. The noise of society is away. Language will gone, energy stays over, and you have more and more things to work on your mind chakras knack. Your mind knack. The mind knack, what Osho taught regularly in his book, will be activated if you are alone. Alone is grow. Alone is grow in your life to reach higher out of the matrix frequencies than the other persons. And then you feel renew inside. Page 47. Every moment in my life I feel refreshed if something new is going to happen. Boringness is not existing anymore when you feel your inner line. When you're awake, your line. When you're awakened, there is no boring anymore because you have a lot of to do. I have always something to do. I am 24 hours, I am in my body. I am in my body, I am out of my body. With every other outer activity, I reach my inner activity. I'm always inside and I'm always outside. So every moment is a renew, refreshed energy in your body. And the outside is also renewing because I always enjoy from the same walking routine here in Amsterdam. More and more I enjoy my beautiful motor. More and more I enjoy my little apartment. So how higher you're in your consciousness, how more you love your environment, and it feels new, it feels renew. So every moment becomes a refreshing and refreshing moment. So boredom is not yet anymore in your life. I had a lot of bored people in my surrounding who were singing home, who were just walking around and nothing to do. That's a very, very low spiritual frequency, boredom. People are joking or start to do nasty jokes. If they're bored, they're doing the work not good. It's a very, very low frequency, boredom. So please be aware of your boredom. If you are bored and you don't know what to do, please take a career coach, take a life coach. Boredom is the same as jealousy, what I talked to you earlier. Jealousy, boredom are very, very low frequencies. They're passive, negative vibes. Anger, fight is even higher because there is active energy than the passive forms of shame, jealousy, and boredom. They're passive energies. There are no fire behind. So they're the lowest of the lowest. Keep that in mind. Avoid boredom. And I don't say if you're bored, you're gonna do all those matrix things like cinema or big adventures parks to escape from boredom. That's another thing, right? Escaping from boredom is something else than dissolve your boredom. That's a totally other thing. Last part, emptiness. You feel full, ecstatic, and emptiness together. Fully ecstatic and emptiness together, and emptiness is light. You walk so light on earth. You walk so incredible light on earth. All your misery is dissolved. All your traumatic experience are dissolved. You're empty. You have no garbage in your system anymore. No toxic material. You are empty, but full. Spirituality has a lot of paradoxicality. Very paradox, eh? You're empty and full. You're inside and outside. You are in heaven and you are on earth. So you are so empty, you're so light, you're so tensionless in your body. You're so touchable. You're so full with ecstaticness that you want to touch, that you want to hug. So all the garbage is dissolved in your energetic system. And then you are full at the same time. That is evolution. That is the real psychology. The real psychology and evolution. is the meditative aloneness way. There's no other path than alone, without boredom, without ego, and without a lot of distractions. Thank you for watching this video, and I see you by the next one. Bye bye.